Alright guys, so I'm starting off with foundation and my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I'm just going to mix them together because this foundation is a little bit on the matte side and I do have dry skin. So I just like mixing them together. I'm applying that with Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And I'm just going to do my brows. I'm just filling them in lightly and making them thin. And then I'm going to use liquid latex, which smells horrible. And I'm taking a sponge and just applying this in just the parts I want, like gashes, wounds, or whatever. So, just random places, but I especially want to do like her little forehead scar that she has. Yeah, and then I'm going to take this color from Makeup Geek. This is Bitten. I'm just applying this in my eyes and then like around my eyes. This is going to create that bruised look. And yeah, I'm just applying this in random places, right around my nose, around my mouth, just those kind of areas. You can just be totally random. And in between, as I'm doing my makeup, I'm applying more layers of the liquid latex for the wounds. So then I'm going to take this gray color and I'm going to apply this on top of all the purple colors and kind of smooth out the edges so that it kind of blends into my skin. It doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of my skin. It's like my skin. And I'm taking this green and just applying that on top of all the places. Again, I just applied eyeshadow. This is just going to add dimension. It's going to make the skin look kind of like decaying, and it's just gonna look much better rather than just using one color. You want to really layer colors on top because, you know, bruises and stuff, they don't just have one color. It's a bunch of different colors and shades. And again, applying more layers of the liquid latex. And then I'm going to do my eyes. She has her like signature winged eye, like the really thick but short winged eye. So that's what I'm doing here. If you guys want like a normal Ashwarya Rai Devdas tutorial, I will link that below. I already did one last year. This is where I got the idea from. After I did it, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do a zombie version because it just sounded cool. And then off camera, I applied falsies, and I already kind of like opened one of the wounds. So I'm going to take a pair of tweezers and just rip a little hole, and then I'm just going to kind of open up the wounds. Now, if you want to make this more textured, if you do like a zombie look, you could add tissue after each layer of liquid latex. It gives it more of a texture, but that was a bit too gory for me and like too realistic, so I just didn't want to do that. I kept it a little bit more simple and just not as like gross looking. Yeah, and the same things I use for the bruises, I'm using those same colors around. I'm adding dimension, I'm creating shadows and making it look like, you know, the wound is look really deep. And I'm gonna take this black from my Flash palette from Makeup Forever. I'm just applying that around the edges, in the inner edges, just kind of creating depth, as I said. Now for the fake blood. I hated this part. I hate blood, and this stuff is like really realistic looking. It's so gross. But yeah, I just used a little bit. It was, oh my god, so gross. This is why I do not do gory stuff, but I really wanted to do this look. So I'm just applying this around the edges. Of course, this does not have to be perfect. This is what's so fun about this zombie look. Like, you can just literally go crazy and apply lots of blood, a little bit of blood, doesn't matter. And then for the lips, I'm just washing them out with foundation and applying a little bit of this e.l.f. lipstick in the center. No, sorry, this is Wet n Wild. And I'm applying a gray eyeshadow and kind of like contouring the edges. And then I just did all the accessories, the white and red shari, the bindi steep, you know, everything, and her Dia that she has. And that's it. I feel like this is so creepy, but I love it, and I hope you guys love it too. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween. Bye, guys.
A creeper.
Oh my god, you're scary.
What was that?
Is that creepy? Did I walk slowly and creepy?
Oh,